Hey y'all, what's going on? Y'all already know what I'm in here about. The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now y'all, yeah, and I had to just, just pause for a minute and give them that. Because it was boring as hell. As hell. What the hell is going on? Y'all, this ain't going to be no long shit. Because I don't know what the hell's going on with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, last week we had the whole shit in the build up between Nene and Sheree's manly ass. And y'all, I told y'all, every time I see that bitch, she turns more and more into a man. Now, y'all know she was in there looking for some cleats for her motherfucking self, but that's further on down the road. Okay, so let's see. Where we going to start at? Yeah, I'm just... really, that's how I'm feeling. Okay, so let's start with Candace, Nene, and Cynthia's motherfucking non-backbone having ass. Let's start with that. Basically, which I'm sure what it was Nene was probably booked for some shit. She did try to, well, I don't know if she knew or not. I think she just was probably scheduled or whatever, and they wanted her to come. I do believe it was, they said it was Pride in I believe they were in Miami, and it was Pride or whatever, so they're eating, and they like, ooh, it's a bunch of women. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of, wait a minute. And then on after that, Miss Cynthia, not Cynthia, what's the baby's name? Candy. Y'all, anywho, she asked what went on between Nene and Sheree, and she was like, I heard you told her you was rich or whatever. Now, y'all, let me pause for a minute, because Candace is always trying to act like she don't motherfucking be trying to start shit, or she trying to fly below the radar or some shit like that. Bitch, you are all on motherfucking point, bitch. You just, you kind of start shit here and there. For real. And I'm just kind of seeing you. So, bitch, I don't know. I might need you to stick to making dicks and all of these other things that you trying to make or whatever. The sugar coochie, whatever. I'm going to need you to stop with this little, throwing little shit here and there. You are kind of starting some shit. And why even bring that shit up? But I guess she was a meddling bitch. And, bitch, if you already got it from Sheree, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you want a Nene's point of view. I mean, really, either way it go, whatever bitch you with, they gonna try to make it seem like they was right and the other one was wrong. Really, bitch? Did you expect Nene to say, girl, I ain't say that? She said it. Anywho, so Nene's like, yeah, I said it, or whatever. Nene's kind of like over it, or, she's like, child, I don't want to talk about Kim. Yeah, excuse me. I don't want to talk about Kim. I don't want to talk about Sheree's manly ass. I'm here doing I'm doing. I didn't bring y'all here for this, whatever. Cynthia's on the side. She's kind of like, that's right. Yeah. Girl. And seen on your ass, bitch. Y'all. It's not that I don't like Cynthia, because I do. Y'all, I just, anywho, so, Nene's like, I just don't want to talk about it, so they get off of it, and then Candy's like, well, you ain't gonna be like that now, so-and-so. So as time goes on, a couple comes through, basically, it's a film and a stud, and they come through as a couple, they asking, and immediately, I don't know if anybody else checked this, but one day was like, oh, this is Pride. Did y'all check Nene? Because she was here with her shit. She was texting Diana like, bitch, did you know this is motherfucking... She was, y'all, that's what I picture her doing. Diana, bitch. Now, I support people, but bitch, you could have told me, a heads up or whatever. Go back and check it and see if it don't look like that bitch is on a motherfucking phone, or either she on the tablet one, like, I didn't know. But she's like, shit, I got the coins, whatever. So they went on and explained or whatever, and then Nene has this break, and she's like, well, whenever I see the more feminine one, and then the one that look like a boy, why don't you just date a boy? Nene, sit your ass down, bitch, before you get boycotted. Keep your ass off of the fucking rainbow, bitch, because they will read you down for filth. Boycott your ass everything. You don't want them on your ass. Anywho. So then, let's see, what was the next scene? Where did it go? Okay. So the next scene, they kind of go to the beach and shit. Nene's there in her swimming suit. I need a moment of silence for that swimming suit. But Nene, girl, I'm feeling you, though. You feeling yourself and this and that and other. And, you know, and you know, you went out in your shit and you get kudos for that. But I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that swimming suit. But that's neither here nor there, bitch. Because you're going to wear what you want to wear anyway. But anywho, so Cynthia's over there, and y'all know she's that big, and she's working the shit out of what she got on. Meanwhile, back at the motherfucking ranch, what's the child's name? Candace sitting here on the side, and Nene's like, I want to know what you got under that. Ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, okay, this is like they get ready to set up the motherfucking moment, like some shit gonna go down, girl. Is that all you thinking about? Anywho, Candace gets up, y'all. Yes, Miss Candy for the motherfucking ghetto onion, girl. Which y'all, for all y'all that's late and don't know, just booty. She was corn-fed, honey, under that motherfucking outfit. She, under that sarong, wrap, whatever that bitch had on. She whipped out the booty, thighs, and just boom, kabloom, bloom. And she was like, I'm happy with my thighs. And Nene, girl, just cause you been snatched, pickled, and wrapped up in some saran wrap, don't mean you can throw shade at nobody's thighs, girl. Now, you know I love you, girl. You my girl in the bag of pearls, but girl, the shade was just neither desired or required. Listen to me. Anywho, so she's there, and then at one point they just kind of talking, and then they get to talking about how soon before you get a motherfucking nah up when you meet somebody. Cynthia's over there talking about if they kiss me and I really want to kiss them, honey. Yeah. You know, like they can get it. I'm all in, but I'm married though. Girl, either it ain't no mid freak. It's freak and not freak. Ain't no mid zone. Either in or yeah, bitch. Which one is it? Then Nene's like, well, if I'm really vibing with him, you know, it could go down. You know, over on the side, hot ass cornbread fed Hannah talking about, honey, they better know how to kiss both of my lips. Well, bitch, now you just took it from just regular kiss to kind of mid, you know, stank-a-dank-dank to just funky hole. You just went in. Like, honey, it's a criteria, girl. Really, girl? Anywho, so which I didn't expect anything different. They went on to talk, and then these other guys came, and Nene's like flirting with the guy, and I, you know, kind of, I think he's, well, I'm going to leave that to a later date. So, you know, they like, you know, he's like, you got a phone. Nene immediately says, I don't have a phone, but Candace got one. And let me backtrack this, y'all, because I got to put this back in. Which y'all know from Wendy Williams that the bitch ain't celibate no more. And somewhere in the middle of that, Nene was like, girl, you was probably using the motherfucking, you know, rabbits and all of that. She didn't say rabbits. Did I just tell her myself? What else she was using? Don't judge me. So she was like, I heard when you use that, it burn your coochie. At some point, stank-a-dank-dank over here, she talking about, yeah, girl, from behind while he's behind, you put that on the front. Girl! You just all out stank. Just like, yes, honey, give it all. Shit, I'm into everything, bitch. Slow your shit down just a tidbit. And remember, at some point, your child is going to watch this stuff on down the road, but then, you know, you are kind of open and all of that, so that might not be a problem. And apparently, you literally open. Anyway, y'all, it's my husband. Anyway, so then, it's like, okay, well, girl, they have that and have that little scene. And now let's bounce on into the Phaedra zone. Oh, Lord. Okay. So apparently Phaedra, y'all know Phaedra's. I said this a while back. I think during the summer or whatever. I think I talked about it, and there was a funeral scene, and then before the show started, I told y'all she was going to do the little funeral home shit. Anyway, so she's there. She's gone back to the funeral spot, and apparently this bitch is in awe of the dead. Not to mention, I will give that bitch this. She does have a business savvy. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's going to be something that, it's always going to be a need for. But this bitch was in there looking at the casket and talking about this, and then old dude started walking, and she... Is it that, y'all, I'm not in Atlanta, and I ain't trying to throw no Atlanta shade, but is it really that serious? Sorry, y'all, I'm looking down. When it comes to, funerals and things in Atlanta, I don't know, with the lights and the music, just, yes, we glad she gone. It's just like, what? And I'm sure everybody ain't doing that. Needless to say, on down the road, she's talking to... what is her husband's name? Child, y'all was gonna call him Conrad. Okay, no. Anywho, her husband, and she's like, look, I'm really thinking about this, and she's like, I want you to do this, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, that's not what I see for myself. Now, this is the first bit of shade in the midst of the funk that apparently, which I've been knowing, has been going on between Miss Phaedra and her man. And we're gonna get into the next little bit. So she's like, well, would you be willing to pick the body up? Would you embalm? Can you brush a bitch's dead hair or something? No shade to the dead or whatever. It is what it is, and we all gonna pay that piper. But I'm just saying, this bitch was running through shit. Like, I ain't gonna be able to beat her. You know what I'm saying? These are other things I want you, mom, and everybody else to do. And let me mention this. She has an adorable baby boy. Y'all, he is so cute. Okay, so he's like, nah, that ain't really what I want to do. And then she goes on to say what the hell he's doing. And she's like, he takes this to do some... Basically, he just made some shit up. I don't know what he do. You know what I'm saying? And I was on Twitter and I was watching Scorpion tweet. And he was like, what the fuck? What do he do or whatever? And I said, well, that's what he do. Fuck. Anywho. So they have that moment. Now let's ease over to Miss Sheree and Kim. And this will be a quick fucking moment. Kim's talking about she can't have seafood. They talking about Nene and how she done burned bridges. And y'all know Kim is just done with Nene. They won't film. They didn't film together. None of that. That's through. And just kind of what I've been getting a whiff of is that Nene feels some kind of way. Like maybe she should have got the spin-off show because they're going to do a spin-off show with Kim. And we already know they setting the stage for that. I don't know how Kim going to carry a fucking show by herself. But in the midst of that, with Sweetie wearing all that wrong-ass motherfucking makeup, looking a fool, mopping, cleaning, throwing trash away, and doing every motherfucking thing else. Maybe somewhere in between there. Y'all, I'm not going to get on Sweetie because I'm going to need somebody to free that bitch. Anyway. So, they talking, blah, 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 and Sheree's like, how much longer, whatever. Y'all know I don't want to talk about Sheree either, but Sheree, her always looks good. And then let's skip over, since we talking about her, let's skip over to the scene where she's taking her son to go get some cleats. He's getting some cleats, and she's kind of like he, is missing some things, trying to talk to him about any girl he might want to date or whatever the case may be, or however, just, you could tell he's just young, 14, handsome young man, kind of like, nah, I ain't, not really wanting to go through it with his mama, and she's like, I wish he had more positive men around him or whatever, and which would be great. And his daddy is a sorry son of a bitch that he's not there for them. Now, I don't like Sheree, but I don't like her ex-husband either. The babies don't have nothing to do with it. Oh, y'all, excuse me. Whew. Jesus, excuse me, honey. I got heartburn. Anywho. So, let me see. So, they had the conversation. She paid for the cleats or whatever. She's going up there looking as masculine as fucking ever. But her hair did look good. It's, basic Sheree shit. So, of course, I was thinking the bitch was going to whip out some She by Sheree motherfucking cleats. But anyway, so they had that scene. Then the next scene let me see. The next scene I want to skip to is when, wait a minute, Kim's getting ready to go, and apparently it's her birthday or whatever. And let me pause there for a minute because I do need to horn in on this. Kim said some shit about her going to Nordstrom's and getting wherever the fuck and getting some motherfucking meat bibs. Bitch, please stop. Stop, bitch. And how many fucking packs of her do you got in your head, bitch? I mean, clearly. If you don't stop letting that big monkey paw feet ass motherfucker Dirk do your motherfucking hair and put all them packs of synthetic ass hair in your head, bitch, you better. Anyway, somebody show this bitch how to do a U-part or something, get her some decent hair, something. That motherfucking baby doll ass hair. And another motherfucking thing, bitch, I know you probably still think you got it going or whatever while you pregnant, but bitch, just pull this whole side titty shit. Pull the reins on that shit. On the side, you got your whole motherfucking back out and the titty hanging out. Girl. Anywho. And at one time you went to the bathroom, bitch, I did not hear the motherfucking sink. Bitch, did you wash your hands? You know you done did the front to back shit and you ain't wash your motherfucking hands. Anyway. So, it's her birthday. He's taking her out. But meanwhile, Sweetie's in there. You know what I'm saying? Fixing up for this party or whatever. It was a cute cake. It was a Louis Vuitton cake. He took her out to eat, gave her a beautiful bracelet, and he seems to be a very nice gentleman, you know, and she does seem to be in him, so I will give her that, you know, or whatever. So they come back, everybody's there, Sheree, Phaedra, all of them, they surprise her. In the midst of that, you knew it wasn't going to be long before it was going to be some shade thrown. You know what I'm saying? Before the shade was out, you know, and I have my fucking shade. You know, tea in the shade, bitch. For real. Phaedra's talking about, come on out, Nene. That's the first little bit. And it wasn't even a joke, bitch. You and your uncontrollable ass motherfucking lips, bitch. Did somebody what are you doing? Botox every day? Anywho. So, thank you, baby. Huh? Anywho, so you know they talking that, and then they get to talking about Nene, and Candy instigates the shit again. Well, I will say she's rich now, and they all kind of go in, get to talk about the teeth and no furniture in the house and this and that and other. And Kim, I'm gonna need you to hush. Sit your ass down, bitch, because you know you done fucked everybody's husband. Your ass could be on the basketball holes. You know what I'm saying? For real. Bitch, you should keep that shit closed. Anywho, so they done talked about Miss Nene, which makes me want to backtrack and go back to this because I did not mention this. And y'all know I'll be all over the motherfucking place. So Nene, while she's in Miami, wants to go look at a house. And this is where me and Miss Nene are going to part ways for a minute. Now, Nene, girl, this whole thing with you, I am rich. I'm this. I'm getting, you know, girl, Nene, oh, girl, I'm trying to ride with you. But, girl, you know you are not $9 million house rich, bitch. Now, wait a minute. Now, I can't count your coins and say what you got. And this yet again will make me bring up Candy again because she was like, she can't afford that house. Candy, sit your ass down and see if you can afford a better weave. Please. Although, bitch, I'm sure you got your coins because you was writing and all of that. And, you know what I'm saying? You was pretty business savvy. And you all right. But, bitch, keep it at a slow minimum when this bitch done brought you. You could have stayed your ragged ass there and just let Cynthia kiss her ass the whole time. She didn't need you throwing shade. Anyway, so Nene goes into this fantastic house. And she's like, I don't know if I'm going to be a single mom. Blah, 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 blah. But, girl, this is a buyer's market, but I'm going to need you to bring that down to, you know, throw about $8 million off of that. I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can't count your coins, but girl, I'm sorry. That Trump money going to run out, and, you know, girl, let's just be more sensible. Until you get some more things going or whatever, just save a few coins and quit talking about it. I'm happy for you, girl, but I'm going to need you to stop. She just, I'm rich. I got money. I did this. I got that. Bitch, I do got it. After Trump, everything, Nene, girl, please, just go back to just doing you. And I know this is some newfound shit, and I know you're trying to find your way, and all of these bitches is throwing shade at you, but except Cynthia, which would, if she thought shade would, you know, was a way to kiss your ass. Anyway. So, I had to mention that. Now, did I already talk about how they was throwing shade at her while she was at the party? Yeah. While they was at the party or whatever. And just another hint, Miss Phaedra's like, oh, ugh. Let me get to this. Yet another reason. And I've been hearing about it, bitch. And I've just been waiting to go in on your ass. And I'm just going to do it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, at this party, I know y'all seen monkey paw ass Derek coming. Y'all, that motherfucker is hideous. And I'm going to need them to bring Dwight's mommy ass back. And Lord, I shouldn't have said that. Because I shouldn't have said that. But I'm going to need them to bring him back. I'd rather have Dwight looking like a fucking fossil. Rather than to have that big burly ass broke back bitch. Them big motherfucking feet having them motherfucking shoes rehauled and redone, bitch. Where they do that at? Old motherfucking boots. I'ma have these redone, bitch. That's last season. I'ma have these done, bitch. Never mind the fact that the motherfucking heel is ran down on one of them, bitch. Really? Kickstand ass shoes. Anywho. So, Derek's in there, they in there, and somehow they get on, I forgot how it went on the subject of sex, and Phaedra was like, honey, when when I was pregnant, he didn't want to do it or whatever, and I wanted to. That bothered me. And then they got on how often, and she's like, not often enough. So basically, her and her husband ain't really been, but it's been in the air any motherfucking way. Girl, boo. I sure hate it for you. You might want to get Candy to get you one of them artificial pee-pees. Shalane, vibrator, love maker, rabbit, dolphin, whatever you want to call it, girl, you might need that. Okay, so they had that scene. Okay, what was the next one? Damn, I feel like I'm leaving some shit out, and I done drew a blank. What the hell? Y'all done drew a damn blank. On what was that the last thing that I wanted to talk about? Because y'all know I'm not going to talk about everything. And if I probably have left some shit out. What the hell did I leave out? I don't know, but whatever I did leave out, y'all let me know. I will tell y'all this, and the reason why it's not in my head, because this shit is boring as fucking hell. It's boring. And they gonna need to step this shit up or do something. And just to kind of round this shit off, just to kind of throw a little shit here and there, just to kind of, I may wait. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will wait. Well, I might give y'all a little bit. I will say this, y'all. Have y'all checked out Miss, and this is on the basketball host, Miss Drea's son, he's a cutie pie, and Miss Laura's sons, or daughters, or whatever, how they kind of look alike. Yeah. Turns out, it was some codlingas going on, and while Miss Laura was trying to comfort, this is some reunion shit, just a little prelim to the reunion, while Miss Laura was trying to give it to Drea, and this is the reason why she don't like Drea. Because old dude who she was fucking with paid Drea, from what Drea said to her, and this is all supposed to go down in the reunion, pay her $20,000 or whatever. Then Drea alluded to the fact that, don't you think our kids look alike? That's all I'm going to say about that, y'all. I'm going to give y'all a little bit more tomorrow or whatever, but it's going to be good. And y'all some real poetry going on with them motherfucking basketball hoes. If y'all thought Evelyn was a funky scab, these bitches is a whole nother thing. And Miss Kimsha will be back on this episode tomorrow. So, be looking for that. Let me see. What else? Yeah, that's about it. And if I left something out, somebody do a video, add it in. If I left it out, drop it below or whatever. That's pretty much what was in my head, memorable or whatever about the Real Households of Atlanta. So, you know, y'all hit me up, let me know, leave your comments or whatever. But that's it. I'm out of here. Much love. Bye.